How many times I tell also, you all will not on your video. This is the same thing going on, telling you every time in my class. If you on the video, what will happen? Nothing is going to happen. Even I see you, nothing will going to happen. Then why are you switching off your
Good
video?
morning,
I
ma'am.
can't understand. Or you early morning you need a mouthful from me, huh? Network issue, maybe 1 or 2 people. That we can understand. This entire class is switching off the video means, what does it indicate? Or what you are trying to give me the message? I don't know. Sean, come in live, Sean. Okay, Sriram, what is Newton's first law? Unmute and tell me what is Newton's first law. What? I can't hear what you are saying. Your icon is muted. Unmute. Kshetra, what is Newton's first law?
An object remains in a state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line unless compelled to change that state by an applied force.
Okay. Sriram, do you have the textbook with you? 9th standard textbook is with you?
No.
Open page number. Take your textbook and take page number.
I'm not having.
You did not buy your textbook? Unmute.
No.
Do you have textbook at home?
Ma'am, I am not at my home.
Then where you are?
My cousin's house.
Cousin's house. Very good. Cousin's house, you are coming to the class for watching TV or video, water. Even you go to cousin house, you should bring all your record notes, everything. Not simply sitting here. Like cozy furniture, you are sitting as if you are watching the video. Why it's like that, Sriram? Only few people answer. Okay, Sania, what is law of momentum, Sania?
Law of momentum states that the rate of change of momentum of an object is directly proportional to the applied unbalanced force.
Okay. Okay, so law of momentum, Shania, are you listening what Sania said? It is the rate of change in momentum directly proportional to the force applied. What is momentum, Adulya? What is momentum, Adulya?
Momentum is directly proportional. Product of mass. Product of mass and velocity.
Yeah, you don't have to say directly proportional. You can just simply say momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Okay. When you state Newton's second law, you have to tell that rate of change in momentum is directly proportional to force applied. So momentum is a product of mass and velocity. So an object, suppose if an object is changing its velocity after 5 seconds, I am repeating this because Shania has told me to explain that law of momentum. So that's what I'm trying to say. And Anandu and all, after so long time, you are in the class, I think so. Correct, Anandu? You are not there in the last 2 classes. Okay, I know it. So Newton's second law tells that suppose an object is moving with the velocity 2 meters per second, first 5 seconds. Then it changed into 4 meters per second. So the first its velocity was 2. When you multiply its mass with 2, that momentum, and when you multiply 4 meters per second with the mass for the same mass, the momentum differs. Okay, so between 2 meter per second and 4 meter per second, how much momentum is changed? So that is what is directly proportional force applied. That means how much force you apply. That is actually equal to how much momentum you apply. Momentum in such a case, you can say, in a practical way, you can say that, suppose you are a athlete, you start running. You are starting running with a proper speed and you are not falling. So that means you have a proper momentum. We can say you have a momentum if you are running. If you are running 100 kilometers or 100 meters, 100 kilometer or 100 meters without any problem, if you are running means you gain the momentum. Similarly, a cricket bowler, when he suppose pace bowler, you know the spin, there are two type of bowlers usually in cricket, boys know, spin bowler and pace bowler. Pace bowler means he has to run far away and then throw, so that the speed of his throwing will be increased. Spin means it is just ball is turning only, so they don't run much. So their tactics means they come slowly and the way they turn the ball and throw at that. So that's the difference between two. But the pace bowler, he's coming from a far distance and his kinetic energy. So while he runs, his muscular energy converting into kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means energy in motion. Okay, when you start running, whatever energy you had in your body, you are transferring for your running. So what happened? So he is running far away and he is throwing the ball. So usually the commentary say his momentum of the ball is this much. That means without any mistake, he run and he throw the correct pace and it pitch. The ball will bounce on the field and hit the batsman. That's what cricket. So those who know cricket, you know how it is. So it's a momentum. Momentum means something which is moving without any problem. Okay, change in momentum means if he changes his velocity, naturally his momentum can be changed. So that change in momentum is directly proportional to the force. So in order to, a person who is running slowly, now he starts run fast. So he has to increase his force in order to run fast. So that increasing how much force he apply, that is actually directly proportional to the momentum. Okay, Shania? Yeah, any doubt?
No,
So that is rate of change in momentum is directly proportional to the force provided in the direction of the force. Okay, that should be the direction of the force and momentum. They both should be in the same direction. That is a one condition for it. Clear? Okay. And one more condition is that mass should be constant. Yeah. So initial momentum and final momentum, when you calculate, the mass of the object should be constant. Then only that condition will be satisfied. Clear? Okay. Yeah, Jocelyn, what is Newton's third law, my dear?
Law of impulse.
Law of impulse. Sean, what is law of impulse? The statement.
Ma'am, I was not there in that class.
When you are in my class, let me know. Huh?
Ma'am, last two class only I was there.
Last two
not
classes I
one
taught
class.
all this. Yeah. Ashik
No.
Vittalu. No. You always off your video and you go some other business until I am not in the class. You same Sean. There's no change in your behavior. 8th standard how it is, now also you are same. 9th standard. We have 2 more months to complete 9th standard. Do you know that? And I have to complete only 2 chapters. I'll finish by soon after Onam holidays. I will finish. Your 9th is over. Okay. You just sit like that and giving me excuses. And after all, telling this is not an excuses. Those are absent is the one we are uploading the videos. That also you have to watch. For playing computer, you all are spending a lot of time. Why can't you
And for
watch
that
the-
also net is needed, no?
Net is needed. For playing, net is needed. All night you will be playing. And then when the class comes, your already data charge is over. Correct, no, Sean? Sean, why are you playing the tricks with me? You know me, no? So first time I'm teaching you, correct? Okay, you know Dixon ma'am, correct? So it's something new to you. Just think it's on you only destroying your life, not we. Okay, if you are a person who can study well and caliber, but you are not making use of it, that's your problem. I don't know. Okay, so November, by November we will be finishing 9th. December final exam, January we are starting 10th. Think that all of you. Yeah. Okay. And
From
now
February, no.
February, no. Now, no February. You are still at home, no. Online class will be there. Last year and all, we conducted the exam January and then we started the class in February. So this time,
how will be the exam?
exam will be
MCQ.
MCQ will be the thing and internal assessment. Don't forget the activity, what I told, okay? Activity submission soon after the autumn vacation. So we will be taking the internal assessment for activity marks, whatever MCQ we are conducting. Yeah. Then
And
let
essay
us
one
see.
is not there.
Essay 1 is the one which is turning into MCQ questions only.
Ma'am, you should give mark for me, okay?
October, month of October, you are having term 1 exam. It is MCQ, 20 MCQ. Okay. There is no descriptive answers this year, but whatever answers we are giving in descriptive in the printed notes, from inside only I am making the MCQs. Okay. So we will have one practice. So next Monday, next Monday, I think I have class. Prepare this chapter for your class test. Okay. Force and laws of motion. Yeah. So I take that test. Then next chapter, by the time our Onam celebration, 27th, we are closing it. So by September 3rd, we will rejoin. So you have only 2 weeks. So next Monday, you have a class test of chapter force and
Ma'am,
laws
how
of
many days
motion.
holiday?
6 days only. 6 days only. What? You are still in holiday. From March onwards, you are in holidays. Huh?
No, ma'am. So there is class, no. Then how is
What?
holiday?
How many classes you have, Ashik?
4, 3, 4.
Of 3, 4. Usually school days, how many classes per day, Ashik?
8.
7. Okay. And only that also little time. By the time I open and come, 20 minutes class over by that time. Okay. And now telling me you wanted. See, you all are becoming lazy now only. First of all lazy, now more lazy. Lakshmi, are you studying?
Yes, ma'am.
God alone knows. Okay. Okay, children. So, yeah. Newton's third law. Ashik, Newton's third law. Tell me. You know it. Tell me Newton's third law. Fast. Fast.
Law of
Law of impulse. I am telling statement of Newton's third law. So simple it is. You only told me that day. Correct?
Every action there is an equal result.
Yeah. Sean went. Swati, what is Newton's third law, Swati? Newton's third law. Fast.
law of inertia.
Law of impulse statement. Not only boys, now girls also lazy becoming.
Every action has the opposite and equal reaction.
Correct. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction, provided action and reaction force acting on 2 different objects. Okay. Yeah. So last class, we have written one problem. Let us practice more problem like that. So copy this question. A girl of mass 40 kg jumps. A girl of mass 40 kg jumps with a horizontal velocity. Horizontal velocity of 5 meter per second into a cart, with mass of 3 kg. Mass of 3 kg. What is her velocity? What is her velocity as the cart? Cart means just think about a skating board. Okay, skating board. The cart here means a skating board. As the cart starts moving. So while she jumped on the cart, naturally it's a skating board, it starts moving. So we have to find out once she jumped, what happened to her velocity. You have to find out the velocity as the cart starts moving. Okay, so we are taking, this is an isolated system. We are taking an isolated system. That means there is no any other forces to increase the velocity or something. So we only consider her velocity changes because once she started jumping on the skating board and she together moved. Okay. So this is the condition. This is the condition I told you. I have shown one example of a loaded cart and a brick. So the same example which is given in a different way. Okay. I just show you for others to understand the situation of this problem.
Ma'am, question.
Yeah. I'll show you the question. 1 minute. I show you the question just to try to understand the thing. I give you the time. Yeah. So this problem has this kind of a situation. That means there was dropped brick which is stationary and loaded cart. Similarly, just think like that. Loaded cart is standing instead of girl and dropped brick is instead of the skating board or cart. Now what happened? The girl is jumped on the skating board and then she and the skating board together move. So this is the understanding of that question. Clear? Okay. So what is happening? So we have to find out conservation of momentum here. You have to find out what is the velocity of the girl after the skating board. I mean after the cart starts moving. Before they had a separate velocity. Once they are together is moving, we have to consider both the mass should be added. We have to add the mass of the cart and mass of the girl in the second. So this situation is initial momentum before motion. This is initial momentum after the cart moving. So that is the situation. Last class we have taken a problem when two objects are collided and they move separately. But here it is not like that. Before moving they were separate, but when they move they are together. So the total mass will be adding both of them. So first we find out initial momentum. This is afterwards after momentum. Okay. So I'll show you the problem once again. Those who did not write, you can write. Srihari, what is conservation of momentum, Srihari?
Total momentum before collision and after collision is equal.
Okay. So here we don't have a collision. One girl is moving on a cart. Okay. So we can, instead of writing that statement, we can substitute that equation. What we proved the previous classes. So this is a condition in this case. M1 U1 plus M2 U2, which is equal to M1 plus M2 into V. So those who cannot understand that, you write initial momentum before motion. So here we have to change that conservation of momentum according to the situation. Here we are not talking about collision, but the motion. And final momentum after motion. Okay, children. So what is M1? Let us now assume what you mean by M1 and M2 here. In the question, M1, we take it as girl's mass, 40 kg. So here, M1, we take it as girl's mass. Then M2, we take it mass of the cart. It is given 3 kg. Okay. U1 already given in the question, that is 5 meter per second. That is, she's jumping with that velocity, 5 meter per second. U2. What is U2? Cart was stationary. The beginning, once the girl jumped only, it started moving. So from that sentence, what we understand, the cart was stationary. After jumping all, it started moving. Okay. So what is the initial velocity of the cart before jumping? What is Sovel? The cart starts moving only after jumping. So before jumping, what was the initial velocity of the cart? U2 is equal to what will be? Because it was lying on the floor. So what answer we can give when an object is at rest? What will be its velocity? 0. 0 meter per second. Correct. So that's what. Stationary means initial velocity is 0. Okay. So we can now substitute all these things to here. So we can write 40 into U1 we are having 5 plus M2 U2 3 into 0, which is equal to M1 plus M2, because this both of you are moving together. Okay. So we have to write 40 plus 3. What is the question? What is the velocity on the cart starts moving? So we don't have V1, V2 here. We have only one V. Why? Both of them together is moving. Girl is on the top of the cart and cart is moving. That's why we have changed that conservation of momentum this way. Okay. Now, what is the answer, children? 40 into 5, you will get 200. This become 0. Then here it is 43V. So now we are getting max now. Just like 4x is equal to 20. Similarly, we are getting 43V is equal to 200. So what is V now? V is equal to? V is equal to? How can you write? 43V is equal to 200 now? V is equal to?
200 by 43.
Correct. 200 by 43. You will get in decimal. Do it and give me the answer. You will get in decimal. Do it and give me the answer.
Ma'am,
Yeah. What's the answer?
4.651.
4 point. One more decimal find out. Then only we can round off. One more decimal you find out. Then only we can round off the decimal. We cannot abruptly stop the answer like this. We have to find out the next decimal and check whether it is 5 or more than 5. If it is 5, we will add one number to 6. Did you get, children, anyone? Six. Next decimal 5. 6, 5. So you can, now we can round off the answer 4.65. So 5 is, I told you if the next decimal is 5 or more than 5, you add number 1 to 4.6. So this is our answer. Okay, children? All of you got it? Any doubt regarding this problem, children? So this is only the application of conservation of momentum, but depending upon the situation, we change the letters, change the use method. Okay, that's what we have done it. So one more problem we can do. Let me see whether we can do something simple problem fast. Okay, next problem. A hammer of mass 500 gram, a hammer of mass 500 gram, moving, hammer of mass 500 gram, moving at 50 meter per second, and strikes a nail, That means we are hammering a nail. That's the meaning of the sentence. The nail stops the hammer in very, so in very short time. Short time, 0.01 second. What is the force? What is the force? What's the force of the nail on hammer? That means halfway by 0.01 second, the hammer is hammering the nail. After 0.01 second, it stopped. We cannot hammer further. Okay, we cannot hammer the nail further. So, what makes the hammer to? Maybe we can say Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. So, actually, this is what we do. So, we can find out by applying the change in momentum. That is Newton's second law. The condition is third law, but application is Newton's second law. That is momentum is directly proportional to change in momentum. So already its velocity is given, mass 500. So V minus U by T, that is equation, rate of change in momentum. So our question is, what is the force of the nail on hammer? What's the force of nail on the hammer? Justin, can you tell me, is this action force or reaction force we have to find out here? What is the force of the nail on hammer? Is it action force or reaction force? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, action.
Action. What is the force of the nail on hammer? Actually, what was the action we are doing it? What's the action we were doing it?
I'm hitting the
Hammering
hammer.
the nail.
Hammering the nail. Appa reaction force means what is the force of the nail on hammer? So, is that action or reaction force?
Reaction.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction force. That means your forces, you will get an answer with the negative. How? Because in the beginning it was hammering, nail was moving. Okay, so initial velocity it is given 50 meter per second. Mass of the hammer is given already. So that is equal to 500 gram. 500 gram divided by 1000. You have to convert it into kg first. So 1 kg, 1000 gram. Therefore 500 gram become 1000. So you will get 0.5 kg. Okay. Now the nail stopped within 0.01 second. So final velocity is 0.01 second. Clear? We just substitute that and you will get the reaction force. And you know what was the question? V is equal to 0. So 0 minus 50 divided by 0.01. So you will get the answer. You will get the answer negative because of final velocity. The nail stopped moving after hammering. That hammer stopped moving after 0.01 second. Yeah, it's time up. Okay. Okay, children, time up. And just do and tell me, you should get the answer, I think 2500 Newton. Just check whether you are getting that answer. Negative is there because it is a reaction force, no? So that will be there. Check whether you are getting this answer or something different. Okay. It's already 10:30. Do at home.